Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing really good. Today I'm very excited to show you this Walking Dead Clue board game that my really good friend gave to me earlier this summer. And this is Clue, the board game. Out of all board games, I think Clue is probably my favorite game. I also love Guess Who, but Clue is just out of this world, just amazing. I love it. And considering it is the Walking Dead version, I'm so excited about it. It says the classic mystery game, The Walking Dead. And I'm going to actually try to get one of my little brothers to play this with me for today's video. We're gonna see how that goes. They haven't played it nearly as much time, or as many times as I've played it in my life. I actually had a best friend in 4th grade, and she would come over every single day in the summer, and we would sit down in the living room and stay up all night, and we would play Clue and watch movies. And we loved that game. Like, we played it over and over and over again. So I love The Walking Dead. I'm a big fan. And I actually have the Negan bat replica, which I know that's kind of vulgar, so I won't show it on today's video, unless I should. I might just show it for just a little second, because it is so cool. I'm a big fan of horror movies and just shows and all that, so I love this show. So here is Negan, here is Daryl, here is Carol, here is Rick, and here is Michonne. And down here it says based on the hit AMC TV series. And it's actually still got the wrapping on it because I've been waiting to open it with you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and open that now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sides. This side has Daryl on there, right there. Clue, The Walking Dead. So, I'm going to show you guys the back of the game. And here you will see a little preview of what the board looks like here, and what the cards are going to look like and everything, and then who all is a part of this game. So you have Michonne, Negan, Rick, Glenn, Carol, and Daryl. And the weapons you have are right down here. I'll show you. Very, very cool. You have a gun, you have Daryl's crossbow, you have Negan's bat, which is named Lucille in the show if you've never seen it. You have a knife with a brass knuckle inside the knife. I'm not sure what that type of knife is called. You have another gun, and you have a axe. So, yes, very neat. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and just take out the pieces and show you guys, and then we're gonna move right on into playing the game. Okay, so I'm not sure which brother I'm gonna get to play this with me yet, but but we will see. So, it smells like new board game. Smells good. Smells nice. So this is the board, okay? And again, it says Clue, the classic mystery game, The Walking Dead, AMC. So let's go ahead and take this. It opens up like that, and then this part comes up, and then it opens up as well. Just like that. Very cool. Very, very cool. Now I'm gonna show you the places on the board. So of course these are places from the show. You have, hold on, let me get it. Let me get it looking nice. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this flap closed for now, just so that I can show you easier. So I'll show you a close-up of that first. And it says secret passage to infirmary. And then it says Deanna's living room. And there's a bookshelf and a leather sofa, a leather couch with food on the table and stuff. So that's really neat. And this is the graveyard here. So this is the guard tower. Secret passage to church, it says. And then this is the pantry. Okay. And then this is the main gate over here. Put these two together, you can see. It's a lot easier to hold it all together once it's flat on a table. Let's see. Welcome to Alexandria, safe zone. Mercy for the lost, vengeance for the plunderers. Sorry. So down here it says armory. There's guns and everything, weapons. And then here is the church, and it says secret passage to guard tower. And then down here it says Carol's kitchen. And then the very last thing, it says the infirmary, and it says secret passage to Deanna's living room. So it winds back around to the different secret passageways. So let's give another little quick look at the different places. So that's what the board looks like. That way you guys know what we're playing on, because I'll probably film it from a little distance away. That way you can see us both playing, you know, and I think it'll make some nice sounds with walking the pieces and everything. So let's see. It comes with this little booklet, this little pamphlet, little flip book, and it says Clue, the classic mystery game, AMC, The Walking Dead game rules. Ages 18 plus, and it's for 2 to 6 players. And you can see there's a scary looking zombie right there on the front. And then it's just like a manual telling how to play the game, what all comes with the game, and just the general rules of the game. So you can see again, there's Rick, Daryl, Glenn, Negan, Carol, and Michonne. And right here it says, where did the killings take place? Graveyard, armory, church, guard tower, main gate, infirmary, Carol's kitchen, Deanna's living room, or the pantry. And then down here is the list of the weapons. What weapon was used? Lucille, revolver, crossbow, hatchet, shotgun, or knife. Okay, so that answers my question. The knife is just called a knife, according to this manual anyways. Let's see, and it just gives an overall explanation on how to set up your board game so that you can put all the pieces where they need to go and get yourself on the right track. Some just rules and things. How to win the game and everything like that. Which, if you've never played Clue, maybe you will get some of an idea of how to play it when you're watching me and my brother play. But I'm not sure, I'm not sure yet how that'll go. So, oh, this is so cute. So this is a little sheet with the characters, and you're supposed to pop those out. Let's just pop one out right now. I think yep, that's Michonne. Right there. So there's Michonne, and you fold the little paper with them on there. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of them out as well. Let's get Daryl. Fold him. Let's get Glenn. Trying to be very careful with these so that I don't accidentally rip them or anything. And just fold him like that. Let's get Rick out of there. And fold him. Let's get Carol. It's funny that they put Carol right next to Negan. Let's fold her up. And last but not least, Negan. Okay, so then it comes with these little things that you put the pictures in. These are the little game pieces that you're going to move across the board, or that I'm going to move across the board when I play it. So open that up, and let's take them out, and let's match them with their colors, because they each had a different background color. So I'll just randomly pick one to do first. Let's do the green. Let's see, that was Michonne. So I think, let's see, how do we do this? Okay, so you fold it up like that, and you just, there's a little sliver here, and you just put it in there like that. Cool, so cool. So we have Michonne. Let's see, let's grab the yellow. I think Daryl was the yellow one. Where'd he go? There he is. Let's put Daryl with the yellow. Just slide him on in there like that. Let's see, we got Glenn next, and he goes into the white piece. Just slide him on in there. And we have Negan, which has the purple background. So slide him on in there. Next we have Rick, which belongs to the red piece. So let's see. And then we have Carol, and she has the blue background. Okay. So there's her piece. So now that we have all our pieces put together, we can move on and look at the next thing. Okay, so this is the classic mystery sheet. Okay, this is where you mark down the things that you find not a part of the investigation, okay? So if you find out, like, so you'll get like you'll get a little thing of cards, okay? You'll draw your own little deck, and say the deck has Carol in it, and it has Lucille in it, and it has the infirmary or something. You would mark those out on your little sheet, because you know that that is not where the crime scene happened, or that's not who committed the crime, you know. Which I'll try to explain that more when we're actually going and playing the game, because it's kind of hard to explain without actually showing it. I'm more of like a hands-on learner and teacher than, you know, a descriptionatory or whatever. But yeah, so this is what you would use to solve the crime, to do your little investigation. So this little cute envelope here is where the crime scene, the file, the clue file is put into these. So only 3 cards get put into these: the weapon, a person, and a place. And no one gets to open this envelope until the game is over, and whoever won. But yeah, there's the 2 little dice, and then here are the little weapons that it comes with. So I will go ahead and open those. Oh, these are so cool. Okay, so this is the little Lucille bat. That is so cool, so cute. Here is Daryl's crossbow, his bow and arrow crossbow. Here is this shotgun. It's upside down, but I don't want to drop it, so that's that. And this is the knife. That one's so cool. Then there's the little gun. Belongs to Rick Grimes. And this little hatchet. So that is super cool. And then these are the cards. Ooh. Okay. I'm just throwing the packaging like on the floor. Right. So here are the cards with the weapons on them. And then you have the cards with the people. Then you have the cards with the places. So whatever character you pick to be while you're playing the game, you also get a card that comes with your character. And I don't believe that was a thing in the original Clue game. At least I don't remember that being a thing. So for instance, if you are Negan, then use it. It's once per game you may start 2 rumors on the same turn. So this could make you win the game a whole lot faster, because say that you guess like, okay, it was Daryl with the knife in the infirmary, and then they're like, no. Then you would have those, you would know that that's not true. Or actually, I think you can only guess one thing. Like, I think the weapon was the knife. Was it the knife? Yeah, you can only guess one thing at a time, I think. So, but still, that's really, really cool. Let's see if you are Rick. Once per game, you may look at a card that one player has just shown another player. So that's something I remember. Most of the time I would just play with my friend or just one other person, but sometimes my dad or one of my brothers would play with us. And if they make a rumor, like if they guessed that it was the knife that was used, you would show them maybe, but not the other players or something. It's been a while since I've played it, but it's all coming back to me. Okay, Michonne. Once per game, you may move twice. Roll the dice, move, then roll again. For Glenn, once per game, you may start a rumor using a location you are not in. The suspect of the rumor is moved to the location you name. If you are Daryl, once per game, you may randomly pick a card to look at from someone you just showed a card to. And when you're done with using your power during the game, because you can only use this one time, you gotta flip it over. So it's pretty cool. So that's those. And then let's see what these are. This says intrigue. And there's quite a few of these cards, and they have a question mark right there. And let's see. Place this card alongside the game board. So these are zombies. Just all kinds of pictures of zombies. And then, so I'm gonna have to read the pamphlet after all, the booklet, and make sure I'm playing it correctly. I think I figured out what these little things are for. So in the board game, you see these little question mark spots. See those little red squares? If you land on one of those, then you get to draw one of these intrigue cards. And so I would assume that you shuffle these in with the zombie. So a lot of these cards are just little like cheat cards, like make someone reveal a card, take a sneak peek, move anywhere, add 6 to your dice roll, take an extra turn. So that spices the game up a bit. So let's put all the cards back together. That way it can stay nice and neat. Okay. And I got the weapons together. I'm going to put the little envelope back in there. And put the little dice back in there. And I'm going to go figure out who wants to play this game with me. And I'm going to include that in the next part of the video. So I hope you enjoy. And yeah. So I will be right back.